Who the. Oh man. Oh man. Someone who can satisfy my need. I'm hoping you loving every wonder if you qualify. Give me honey affection. Hey Ashley, what's going on, love? and I'ma be alright. Thank you, Ashley, for your donation. You can post whenever you're ready, love. My bad. I'm gathering some of these cards because some of them I put up. Are you the someone? What's going on in the middle of the week? All right, that's good for now. Okay, so good old accurate reading here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Good old accurate reading here for Ashley, please. What's coming towards Ashley in general within a month from now? What's coming towards Ashley in general in their life within a month from now? Within a month from now, what will generally be coming in towards Ashley? Hey, anyone, welcome in. Hope all is well. It's a donation-based stream only. Those prices will be in the description box. Thank you. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of like fun with friends. First off, like trips, summer parties. Even if you guys feel like you're like old, but it's like never too old for a summer party kind of thing. This also could be like getting something removed. So this could be like some type of like um, health thing, but I feel like it's good news though. It's like nothing to worry about, but it's more so like good news in regards to health. So like maybe it's like getting something removed that was probably gonna like affect you in the long run. I also feel, ooh, I see a lot of financial opportunities here. So this is like gonna be up to you because I see a study of an EMT. I see some other opportunities. So it's like you might even be conflicted. Like, dang, should I do the EMT thing? Should I do this thing? Should I do, you know? But it's like go with what you truly feel in your gut, what you see fit, what you can really visualize yourself doing for a long time. I'm gonna put this on the charger really quickly. I don't want this to die on us. Whoops. Well, that's not gonna work. This should. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna add extra time to read. I did not know I was gonna have to place that on there really quick. But again, so far I see like trips, a lot of trips and fun with friends, and good news and health here. So keep an open mind, past, present, future, because it could be things where like you don't even know anything about health right now, but then say within like a week there's an issue and then it quickly gets resolved. Yeah, it says you might be traveling soon. I've seen that in the energy. You might even meet a lover traveling too. Sometimes you don't meet that person or something good to for you until you like travel. So maybe like when you go on this friend's trip, um, maybe you go to a club or somewhere and you kind of like bump into a guy and then y'all kind of like hit it off, and then he's like, "Well, stay a couple extra days." You know, your friends leaving to the airport, and then he like, "Stay a couple days. I come get you and book this and do this kind of thing." And it's like you got to make that decision. Like, do I go back with my friends, or do I kind of stay a little extended while with him, just try to get to know him a little better? I'm really interested, you know. Nine of Cups. I feel like if that's the case, like stay with them. Of course, it's your own life, free will, and stuff like that. But I wouldn't see the issue. I don't know why I heard turbulence. It could be in your Erica Badu on, so I don't know. Maybe that's like a head wrap or something, or some more spirituality that you're diving into, which I'm probably gonna clarify in a minute. But yeah, I'm seeing. Oh, this is cute though. I'm seeing a tea party, summer party, this this event. Yeah, it's like you might have two tea parties, one with children and then like an adult grown up tea party where it's not really tea, it's liquor. Could be receiving a gift here too, and giving a gift. Is it somebody's birthday? Or this could just, it don't even have to be a holiday. It could just be like a sorry slash forgiveness gift between you and you and another person, not two people, you and another person, because maybe you guys reconcile and it's like say for instance you broke something of theirs and then like you want to buy something new and then they want to get you something that maybe they made you feel bad about or something like that. Or again, it's just like a general sorry slash forgiving gift. I also feel like if you're like in school, you could be like getting news on getting your degree faster than you thought. Okay, who don't love a good old gift? Keyword good gift. No, I'm just kidding. I also feel like you could be going to like the spa and it's like five people working on you. One doing your eyelashes, one rubbing your head, one doing your nails, one rubbing your feet, one doing something else. And it's like lovely. So it's something about, ooh, you could be, ooh, I feel like you getting your exercising in good. Like you could be going hiking or like walking the trail a lot. Yeah, it's like a spark of creativity as well going on. So this is like getting to know yourself better, and it's like, dang, I love me even more. I like me even more. I didn't think I could pull that off. I didn't think, you know. And it's like I see you like skipping around, prancing around. I'm a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm just confident. Yeah, that Queen of Wands energy. That was the first card we got out of here. Got out here. She's like rare, confident. A lot of people see her like magnetic, contagious. You can't replace her. You know, she's a queen. She's on her throne. You know, special energy. You know, if you ain't in, it's like access denied. Could be getting a new pet. I heard funnel cake, so you could be going to like maybe like a boardwalk or a Cedar Point or something like that. Not her curly fries. You must love curly fries or something. Careful not to burn yourself with a flat iron or something like that. Or iron or anything. I'm also hearing wear the appropriate clothes for the weather because it could be like a really hot day. You don't want to wear nothing that's gonna make you like sweat extra harder. You know, let the cat breathe. Don't be wearing no jeans. It's like it's hot out there. Or vice versa, if it's too cold, you know, you don't want to get sick. But I think it's more so related to like the hotness. I forgot what those things are called, but you might have like a little date on like a I don't know, is it like a little boat thingy that you can kind of like paddle in the water with with your feet, not with like a paddle or your hands or anything. I don't know what it's called though. I forgot, but yeah, something really romantic. Somebody else could be like planning this, though. I don't see you or the person that you're actually going with planning it. I think it's like maybe the place is already set up like that, or maybe a friend or something is like planning it for you guys. So I don't know, is that kind of like a blind date or like a? Because I don't know if it's really blind because I think you would know the person, but it's just like y'all not planning it. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm getting the spiritual animal meaning of a monkey. Can I have a message for you? I know it sounds a little funny, but seriously. Also be careful not to get stung by a bee or anything. Oh my lord. Yeah, maybe it's like a perfume or something. I don't know with your perfume. It can smell really good, but like it might also attract a lot of bugs that like want to bite you and stuff. It might even have your partner wanting to bite you, your little love bite. Yeah, it could be like a man in a wheelchair or a cane flirting with you. You got some sugar daddies. Um, I'm so weak. I'm seeing professional pictures being taken, so maybe you want to take some professional pictures, or maybe you want to even redo some professional pictures. So this could even be like a redo of things, whether this is you or somebody else. Maybe it's some family that's redoing their wedding, or again, you do redoing some photos. It's like redemption. Okay, let it breathe. It's too dang on hot out there. I don't know where you at. California somewhere, but it's like, sheesh. I have to wear a dress. No, I'm just kidding. We have turned your darkness into light. You overcame a lot and you will again. We have welcome. So again, I feel like you're traveling and it's like you getting that warm embrace. You know, you probably going on a little tour and it's like welcome to whatever, wherever you're going. Yeah, we got once upon a time. How's that for a happily ever after? And I'm gonna read this in a minute too because I think it got something more in that card. But I'm seeing somebody cry, but it's like, oh, that's just the wind, or that's just, or that's that. And it's like, you know, you crying. But it's like tears of joy though. But somebody still don't want nobody to know they really happy. So I don't know if this is a lover or a friend, because I feel like you're the one crying. But I don't know if this is a reaction from a lover or a friend, which I probably have to clarify. Lover. We got the lovers and ten of wands somehow. Right? Page of cups. Because maybe you just thought you wouldn't get this out of that person, or it's like a really unexpected surprise that's really nice, and it's like, oh my gosh, like all this for me, for me, I deserve this, like I never had this, da da da, like but it's like you don't want to act like you never had that happen to you, like you don't, so it's like you trying to hide it. Oh man. You might have to get into it with a neighbor, but I feel like finally gonna get somebody out of your energy here. Or this could be a family member, one of the two, maybe even both. But it's like getting weeding out the bad energy, I feel like. And then people are gonna finally see who actually is the problem also, I feel. So it's like when that one person that was the bad apple like leaves, things are like more peaceful for everybody, and everybody start noticing like all along it was that person. We actually do like each other and get along and da da da. Da. It was only because this bad apple. Yeah, I just see a very attentive lover like washing your feet because maybe you had to get out your heels and walk and not your feet dirty, and it's like I'm gonna clean it for you. Like really being dedicated and showing you like they deserve your time, energy, and everything. I'm seeing a couple lovers from the past. It's like didn't I block you? Didn't we leave off really bad? Didn't this? Didn't that? And they coming back like nothing ever happened, but you're not accepting that. Maybe you did in the past, like let people come in and without effort, acting like nothing happened, and but it's like no more. Mm-mm. Yeah, Emperor in reverse. Fuck out of here. Sorry, excuse me. Uh-uh. Not going for this time. Gonna start finding out, hollering. And it's been the best year. Okay, period. Yeah, it's 2025. And I feel like you're gonna be getting paid in like ways you never thought before. Not even just a job. Like I see a three-way call too. Oh Lord, it's getting messy and sticky. But anyways, yeah, I feel like getting paid, not just your regular 9 to 5. This could be even getting paid to like rate dick pics or um, do a survey or uh, share your opinion on a podcast. Like certain things, is like I didn't even know you get paid for that, or it's like I done turned some idea into money and convince somebody like, you know what, you should pay, you should pay people to do this kind of thing, and it's like oh, okay, yeah, you can be the first one collabing with somebody or a first one on a team of a big business idea. I'm seeing you sword fight with the lover. It's like tag and stuff, like fun activities. Yeah, I'm seeing a food fight. You might squirt them with the whipped cream, and they, you know, get you some strawberry puree. However, we got praying, so you could be praying a lot. Yes, we got surgery again. I feel like even if it's not surgery again, it's like some type of removal, some type of like good news and health. We got pictures. See, yep, that's a professional pictures. We also have you made the right decision, so you could have made the right decision on something. I don't know what that is. Might have to clarify. Maybe you already know what that is. We have an even exchange. So I feel like this is like two things. Like your boss could let you off work to go on a trip that you didn't expect them that they'll let you do, or like switch shifts that you didn't expect. Re-entry fee, holler. You might catch somebody doing a tarot reading on you that you didn't ask for and have to check them. It could be like a sibling or like some type of person maybe you used to get readings from or something. I don't know, but it's like a weird energy. I just heard love and light, but you're probably thinking ain't no love and light. I also feel like you can come up with like a new um, I feel like it's both healthy and unhealthy recipe, and they both go hard. Like maybe you come up with like some type of I don't know. It's like maybe you put like some cake and ice cream cone and do something fancy. I don't know, but Scorpio sign, Scorpio, excuse me, could be significant. You even can look up full moon Scorpio, 'cause that could be significant. You're really turning your L's, your lessons into lemonade. And so it could have a few people pissed off, but oh well, it's not about them, it's your life. They didn't think that you would like crawl out of the hole they dug for you. Yeah, it's like how she make it without barely no support and this, that, and the third. You rose from the ashes, period. Yeah, the best revenge is like walking away, leveling up and stuff like that. Not going back and forth and wrestling with these pigs. I heard I'm not getting married till pigs fly or to I'm not doing this till pigs fly. Hilarious. You just go silent, holler. Yeah, I feel like you'll become more flexible too. Like if there was a certain yoga pose you wanted to learn how to do, I feel like you'll be able to accomplish that soon. I just started eating hibachi. Be careful of a friend trying to wear your dress and stuff like that, and they didn't get your permission. Some people could be like entitled to your energy, entitled to your clothes, your money, entitled to your conversation, entitled to whatever. And I feel like you have to like put the boundaries and you know. Oops, darn it. Can I get it? There we go. I knew it was this card. It says, in order to love who you are, you can't hate the experiences that shaped you. Anything truly cool about you was created from the life you live. Remember that when you start to wind down the shame spiral. No time is wasted, no love is wasted, no tears are wasted, no breath is wasted. You being you is important, and every single thing that made you is of value. Tell shame to suck it. Yeah. So this is like, again, because I think I don't know when I gave you that other read where it's like, you were like proud of yourself, and it's like being even more proud. Like, you know what? I do really love myself. You know what? My past don't define me. You know what? This. You know what? Yeah, we have you are not your situation. So I feel like you're thinking bigger and better. It's like I don't have to be dang, what's that word? It's sub something to this just because this is my environment. I don't have to turn out like this just because this is my current environment. I don't have to, and you even could be looking like who you look up to and who you don't. It's like, I don't want to turn out like this person. So that's going to be what helps me, make certain decisions. Cause like, I don't want to turn out like this person. We have sometimes things are going wrong for the right reasons. Yeah. Go outside and do shit. Trust your intuition. Your growth scares people who don't want to change. I heard Waffle House. Chinese, so you eating good. Okay. Be yourself, even if you're weird. It's better than being boring. Drink water and mind your business. It's okay to start over. Sometimes crushing it means asking for help. Yes, you got to find the right people that support you. Because again, maybe you're used to like no support or bare minimum support, and it's gonna be crazy because like whether it's like support from like genuine friends or a new lover or whatever, it's like probably gonna be like unused to, a little uncomfortable, or not even uncomfortable. It's just gonna be like I don't know how to act because I never was in a healthy relationship, or I don't know really what to do or how I could really appreciate this person because I never received this much support, or you know. So it's kind of like, what do I do? Like, dang, I never had no friend step behind me like that. I never had no lover like really care about my feelings and really understand me and really, you know. So it's like, dang, what do I? Kind of used to toxicity or fake friends or, you know, we have a time to take action. Yep. It's not always about what's coming. I know y'all probably hate when I say this, but it's not always about what's coming towards you. Sometimes you have to go after things. That's why I say go outside and do shit. Go, you know what I mean? Some things will come to you, true, but most things you gotta go after. You know, it's not gonna fly out the sky into your bedroom that you sit in and stare at the four walls all the time. You know what I mean? Time to take action in one of Aries. You have your dreams need a practical plan. See, yeah, full moon and Taurus. So Aries, Taurus, Scorpio could be all significant signs, as well as let me see. I gotta see what more of what cards you got. Yes, how you got more pentacles here though. Yeah, your dreams have a practical plan, whatever that practical plan is. So I feel like it's like more logical here. Emotions are cool. We're human. We cry for a reason. Nothing wrong with them. But I feel like right now to get where you need to get is being a little bit more logical and like really saving your money and having your priorities together. You know, once you're like fed up, it's like, oh, I can't be in a situation no more. Like, I know what I gotta do. Or if I really want it bad, then I would do this. Or you know, it's like nobody else is gonna like. Of course, I have some, some support from genuine people, but at the end of the day, nobody is gonna live life for me. Nobody's gonna take control. Nobody's gonna, you know what I mean? So it's like a certain goal you're really trying to get to, but it's like you ain't gonna get to it unless you put in a little bit more effort. I just heard making my way downtown, walking fast. So you might actually be like walking downtown and like with a friend or somebody enjoying the view, or just be by yourself enjoying the view, seeing what more your city or other places have to offer, and just really enjoying yourself more. Going getting some coffee, going to even the small things, even the little quick trips. As long as you're not again like depressed, or even if you're not depressed, but you're still kind of like in the house for most of the time. Yeah, I feel like it will definitely help like getting out more and more, like walk your pet more. You might just walk your dog once a day. No, maybe walk your dog twice a day. Or maybe you exercise for like 15 minutes. No, maybe exercise for like a whole hour each day. Or I feel like this is like maximizing things and like shaking things up and up in the status like like going extra harder. Of course, don't burn yourself out. Definitely do what you're like able to do and control and stuff like that. But I think it's like you can handle a little bit more than like what you're like doing right now. You might just do what you feel like is the basic or what you have to do or whatever gets you by kind of thing, but not what actually is like gonna really get you there or get you there in the time that you want, if that makes sense. So it's like being like realistic towards like your goals, being logical and realistic. I feel like yes, there's some fun, but it needs to be like a balance of like work and play. We don't want to just work, 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 work. We don't want to just play, 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 play. You know what I mean? I feel like you're getting to that point where it's like you heard that somebody Wiz Khalifa. I have a crush on him. Don't mind me, but work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. That used to be one of my workout songs. Actually, I still got it in there. I should work out to it today because I'm thinking about working out. And I even made up a dance step to the song, so it's even more like helpful to like exercise. You don't have to always do the exercise they tell you to do. You can make up your own stuff. I done made up a few things for my stomach. Like I would like, I don't know how to describe it, but I was like squeeze my arms, like squeeze the fist, and then I would go in and out with my stomach, like with pressure. And now I'm telling you, it helps. But like, you know, and I feel like again, you are getting more creative and everything now. Not that you weren't ever creative or that you aren't, but it's like, again, knowing yourself more and like, it's like, dang, things are different. The way I've seen things in the past is different now, or the way I used to react to things, or the way I used to handle things, or like, things is different. It's just different. It's a different vibe, it's a different taste. And then, maybe you're out of this stuck, stagnant energy. Maybe you used to say, no new friends. And then now you meet these wonderful, amazing friends, and it's like, I never knew it could be such different personalities. It's like, wow. Oh, man. But yeah, let me read this card and wrap things up here for you. I hope this is like giving you clarity and giving you help. I like this. Number 9 could be significant. We have the Phoenix. That name also could be significant. I don't know if that's the name of a school, name of something else that's significant, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just seeing you like drinking your wine, eating your cherries, looking at outside at a good view, manifesting more. So we have, how's that for a happily ever after? No matter how hopeless you may be feeling at this moment, know this: you can and will survive whatever trials you've been put through. From the ashes of the past, you shall create a storybook ending filled with beauty and resilience. All future flames will cower when they hear the whisperings of your name. Okay, yeah, because it's like they don't know you. They think you still that same person from the past, or maybe they even know the person from the past. It's like, you ain't even know me at all. Shut up. you know but it's like we change and we evolve constantly if we allow it, and it's like certain people could have knew like certain things you went through, and it's like, oh, now you a CEO, oh, now you famous, or oh, now you this, and it's like certain people are like shook, and certain people are expired, like, dang, now I probably can like do something, even though like I'm in a real terrible place, and it's like I don't see no type of way out. And it's like, how, you know what I mean? Like certain people, it'd be certain people who were like bums or lames in school. Nobody was their friend. Everybody bullied them, and then next thing you know, they like own a big business, and everybody got to depend on them or whatever. Shit changes. Things flip around. Your past don't have to be your story. It don't have to be your story. You don't have to keep saying like, oh, I grew up poor, or oh, this was that, or oh, I'm the black sheep of the family, or oh, this. Like, of course, it could be true and it could resonate with you and stuff like that, but you don't have to keep claiming it and saying it and making it be like you and your personality and stuff. If that makes sense, like you can let it go. Like, okay, that was done and over with. That is what it is. F that. Moving along, moving forward. So it's like not only are you moving on from past romantic relationships, you're moving on from past maybe not fake ass friends. Mindset, again, the story that was you in your childhood, which has nothing to do with you in your adulthood now. You know what I mean? Or moving on from this, moving on from that, moving on with does not fucking serve you. Like, don't serve you at the fuck all. Matter of fact, you serving now. You serving the universe. Okay, you're not like waiting on something. You're done waiting for whatever. Whether that's a knight to come save you at the damn castle, a certain job, a certain whatever, you're done like waiting on the shit. You could be like tired of waiting. But yeah, I don't think I gave you clarity. You got the Eight of Cups, the Star card, King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, Sun card, the Emperor in reverse, Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands. So the number 9 can be significant, which I did say in this card because this card is a number 9. Interesting. Maybe you've seen 999, 919. If not, that could be like an angel number to look up. And then we have the Queen of Wands, and then the rest were oracles. Um, I would be excited if I was you. I would be celebrating in advance. I would be more confident. I would be more positive thinking. I would get outside more. I would dance with the damn birds at this point. I would drink wine with the birds. I don't give a damn. Ah, I would go outside and do a damn twirl, twerk on a tree, whatever. Don't care. Go to the library and flirt with the man. I'm just like, but I mean, hey, like this is your life. Like you get to say what goes. You know, you're getting rid of people that's trying to control like your love life, your finances, this, that, da da da. You're like, you know what? I'm tired of depending on people. You know what? I'm gonna just walk to the store. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. You know what? I'm just gonna do that. You know what? Fuck it. You ain't gotta pay my phone bill. I let it be off. I should give me more time into myself. Do this and the third. F it. That, like, I was telling you. And that's what you've been doing, drinking water and minding your business, okay? You know when to walk away now. Yes, I mean, walking that helps my mental health. Yes. Very happy lady, and I ain't letting nobody get okay. And keep it a secret. And this is a very, very trusted individual that you could really talk to and vent to, but don't be telling them your struggles, your happiness, nothing like that, because anything they're gonna be using against you, especially if I mean, well, you are a bad bitch, so bad bitches get it harder sometimes. I know people think that it's easier because it's like you get that pretty privilege and da 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 da, but also you get a lot of haters too. You know, certain people don't have no haters, so they wouldn't like understand, what you're going through, right? But yeah, sometimes, you know, beautiful women can have it harsh because nobody is really empathetic towards them because they feel like, well, you shouldn't be sad, like you already got it going on, or I'm not gonna like your picture, you already got too many likes, or this, that, and that, you know what I mean? So you got to go a little bit more harder because, on loving yourself. I mean, everybody do really, but again, like it's harsh, but it's also harsh for other people. It's harsh for anybody in this world. Honestly, we're all human. Nobody's perfect, and it's a whole bunch of bad apples out, spoiled apples out here. So you just gotta really like love yourself, protect yourself, and keep yourself first because nobody else will. Especially if you don't, like, you gotta teach people how to respect you and stuff like that. Sometimes love is even earned. Nobody just off the back like love or like and stuff like that. So you just really gotta. This is somebody came from you in the past. So now let's hang out, watch movies. Okay, I know that's right. So why would I do out you that dang on Dusty House? Somebody tell them to take me on a fancy dinner. Exactly. 2 days yesterday. Yes, how were they? Had to be at work in the morning. Hollering. Kept them up all night. Every time you happy people come out, yep, had the same thing. Now I learned not to, I used to ask, why they hate me? Why this going on? Why that going on? Instead of trying to figure out why. I mean, sometimes it could be kind of beneficial to figure out why, but don't dwell on okay, why they being so negative toward me? Why is this? Just get away from them because it's dangerous. Just don't let them see your joy because it's only going to benefit them, not you. Like, you know what I mean? Just be, not bitter, but better kind of thing. When you notice when you happy, certain people want to bring up what was wrong in your past or what they feel like gonna hurt you in your past. Sometimes they don't know. They just try to see if that's a trigger for you or something that you did feel bad about in the past or something like that. So it's like, let me bring up her past or let me do this to piss her off or let me do that or let me steal the attention or let me make a scene. Sometimes they don't even try to like bring up your past. Sometimes they might make a scene, act like they hit their toe or something, so you can stop talking about you graduated from college or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? People just do the most. But once you really figure that out, soon as you figure that out, drop them. Your intuition never lied. Don't second guess and think about it like, oh, let me get them benefit of that out, or maybe this or no, you already know. Drop a ass, okay? And how the haters and fake like block. Hey Tate, how's it going, love? Block they ass. Drop somebody Monday. Went out 2 days. Okay, moving up. Okay, we can move as fast as y'all be moving to these guys. Okay, try to get yeah exactly. The more you give them a reaction, the more power they have over you. You gotta let them know that you ain't got none damn power. Okay, so if you click on my page and like click on my page's name, You should be able to see a selection here that says home, video, shorts, live, playlist, and then you have posts. So it won't say community post until you click post, and then you'll see. I hope that kind of gets you there. I'm not always good at like directions and stuff. Um, it's like remember you peed on yourself in fifth grade. Like they'll use anything. It don't matter. It don't matter time and place, how old you were, how you looked. Nothing. They'll use whatever. Because certain people just cannot stand like attention not being on them, things not being about them, other people's accomplishments. You know, if you notice, the most people that talk about you and try to make you feel bad are losers and don't have anything going on. They're very insecure and everything like that. You know, if you notice, and I hate the fact that I didn't notice that in the past, and I used to let it get to me. But as I realized, I'm like, why the fuck was I crying over a loser? Like make it make sense. It's like, dang, I really cried over that bum. I really cried, and they can't even read and write. I really cried, and all they do is talk about other people. I really cried, and they dirty as fuck. I really cried, and this. I really cried, and you know what I mean? Like I really let them get to me, and that's what's going on. Even if it was Beyonce with a million books that said something, I wouldn't let it get to me. You know, but especially somebody that's like just doing very terrible and a very terrible person. It's like, fuck, get up, please. It's like, please, you know what I mean? Yes, congrats, another date. So it's like, please don't let these people get you down, especially if they are a loser. Come on, like we're done with that. We don't care about your opinion. That's one of my favorite lines now to use because I remember this one guy. He was kind of like down low, but it's like I knew a couple other people know, and you know, some of them are very extra and they purposely try to like make a woman feel bad because they're mad they're not a woman, they mad they can't be you, they mad, you know, they just mad. So he was trying to like make me feel bad about like my outfit, my purse and stuff. Well, maybe not really my outfit, but like my little bag that I had. And at first I was gonna go back and forth with him, but then like next thing you know, I was like, I don't care about your opinion. And he had put his head down. He was looking real sad. He had shut up or whatever. It shut him down. That's what they want you to do. They want you to care about their opinion. They want you to like really value them and their opinions and like they want to get you out of character. They want to get you upset. They want to make you cry. They want to make you feel like getting a degree is a bad thing. They want to, you know, they want to make you feel like you ain't pretty as you think. They want to make you feel like they just want to make you feel terrible. And they just hope and pray that it works. And when it does, it's like they throw a party and a parade and celebrate pop bottles. Yeah, I'm so powerful. I control that shit. Now I think I mean more because at first I didn't think I meant anything, but now that I got this person to feel some type of way, now I feel like somebody, and you know what I mean. Now I feel like I'm better. Now actually, I think they jealous of me and da da da. And when they really the jealous ones, but that's what they'll do. Oh, thank you, Tate Cannon. Let me know where you donated, whether it's Cash App, PayPal, Chime, or Venmo, and let me know maybe your initials or something like that, so I get the right information. Give you exactly. They'll definitely. I'm glad you brought it up. They'll definitely give you the EY when it's like elephant in a room, really intense energy kind of thing. I'm saying return to sender all day. I don't care if I say it out loud in front of their face. They gonna be looking all shook and shit. They gonna want to run out of the room. Return to sender. I see what you doing, baby. You ain't fooling me. I see right through your ass. Okay. What Doja Cat say? I see right through you like 99-cent store leggings because you know they be see through. I see straight through your ass like rainbow leggings because they are see through. I see straight through you, baby. I'm intuitive. I got discernment. I got the gift of discernment and everything. And I've been having it. Sometimes I would downplay it to make others feel better, or people are trying to manipulate or gaslight, or whatever the case may be. But it's like, no, baby, I know I'm intuitive. I know other people might not see because they weren't born with a discernment or the veil or whatever you want to call it. But I see. Okay, I see. You know, and I might not tell everybody because everybody is probably gonna give me a hard time or not listen or, oh no, they're a really good person and da 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 da. But you ain't see that they like. um was like beating up a homeless person, or you didn't see when they was like harming a baby, you didn't see when they was harming a pet, you didn't see when they were saying all type of evil things, you didn't see when um they unfairly fired somebody, you didn't see, you just didn't see all that. You didn't see when they say I hope this person passed away, you didn't see that. They probably didn't show you because you easily believe them and it benefits them, or they didn't show you because maybe if they showed you they really would have lost their job, or if they showed you something else. But these people know what they're doing for the most part. They sneaky and they know who to do it to. If they feel like they can get over on that person, or nobody is gonna support that person. Nobody. Some people feel like nobody care about that person anyway, so we could just do whatever. Nobody, their own family don't care about them, or just don't. So we could just do whatever, or nobody's gonna find out, or you know what I mean. It can be crazy. I can admit that I was a little delusional and naive at times, and didn't really see the evil ways of the dating on world. Not to say that it ain't good people still out there and good beautiful things to experience in the world, but you also have to like remember and remind yourself of like the bad and the evil and stuff like that, and make sure you're not near those people. I don't care who they is. He said this man gonna say he tried and he been drinking. Wait, he tired and he been drinking. And they feel like taking you home and that I can come to his house. I said, no, you too tired and all that. What you mean? It don't even make sense. Would have felt bad. Yeah, felt bad about what? He be alright. He made it home. He about to go to sleep. What you need me for? Aren't you so tired and all that? You can't take me home. You about to go and all that. I don't get it. I'll call you an Uber. Okay, yeah, definitely good answer. You too tired to get the scoochie too. We ain't gonna get it no way, but nice try. Now you gotta try to figure out what you're gonna do then. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not really tired. I'm not. You know what I mean? Not the second one he was doing too. Okay, I'm glad one of them turned out good. Okay, that's fine. Take Hannah. You could just tell me, love, what the difference is. You booked. Okay, I love that. I'm booked. I'm booked and I'm busy. Okay. You ain't did enough of love. Yes, to the first date. What a way to start off the day, huh? Then you had to deal with that. Oh, thanks, Boo. Yes, I'm proud of you, honey. Yes. Should have been like, my first date was better than this. No, just like, some people you cannot say because they crazy that you don't provoke them and they've been in. Some people are very sensitive. They would try to like kill you. So definitely be careful. Some people can't handle that people don't have the same opinion as them and certain stuff. Trust me. I had a guy where I said something, he tried to run me off the damn cliff some damn where because he was too sensitive and words hurt him. He couldn't take it. It wasn't even that bad, but okay. Yes, we did. Okay. Look at us. Yeah, I'm definitely out of that, you know, being groomed to be so freaking nice and people pleaser and put a whole bunch of people above me and take care of everybody else and worry about everybody else's happiness but mine. Fuck all that. That's over and done. That is over and done. Because that got me disrespected a lot. That got me in some danger. That got me in some terrible things. That got me in some very dark days. Um, Now, had I just went with my intuition and stood on business, stood on my ground, stood on what I believed in, I'd have been all right. But no, being convinced that like, oh, you're evil and mean because you said no, or oh, you're evil and mean because you had a boundary. You know, some certain people only tell you you're mean and evil just because they can't make you their victim. They can't abuse you and they mad, so they try to convince you that, you know, there's not a problem or you deserve this abuse or whatever the case may be. But you know, it don't matter if it's a romantic connection, a friend, a family, with a coworker, a boss, whatever. Like, you know, those type of people, they'll try to like convince you like to like tame yourself because they know that if you aren't tamed, they had no chance with you. They can't beat you. Like they can't defeat you no way. So they try to like tame you to stay. You know, tame you to not, you know, go so hard. Tame you to not expose them. Tame you to some people they only nice to you because they don't want you to expose them, or they only nice because of this. They only nice because of that. They only nice because they want your money. They only nice because you know what I mean. And you just have to weed out who's doing that and who's actually genuine. You know, and that's something I had to learn the hard way. Can't trust just any and everybody. I mean, it's not like I didn't have a little bit of that energy at first, but I really don't have it now. I don't care if I look stuck up or nothing. I got to know I'm able to trust your ass. hmm Because at first I wasn't going to go, but I heard just go, and I'm glad I said, okay, yes. He just kept saying, what else you want to do? I wasn't used to that. I'm like, I'm okay, big money. I'm hollering. Should have just stayed with him hollering. It's also good. You can have another date with him. I may be going on one today. If not, then probably like sometime this week. He be working a lot. I don't really work a lot, so yes. Ooh, you're welcome, love. Exactly. I just thought about that. I really did. ah. I'm probably give it a few more minutes in case anybody else wants to donate, but then I'll be getting off. Probably like doing my hair, watching my show, doing my homework real quick, and yeah, see what else this day got going on because it's not bad out at all. Like I probably could wear shorts. I don't know though. I don't see anything. And nobody's claiming. Make sure you claim your donations here if you donated. At work on break. Okay, yes. Enjoy your break. Yeah, nobody else donated that I'm aware of. I just checked Cash App and PayPal. I didn't check Chime or Venmo because people really do. But if somebody did, please let me know. And that's the Cash App for if anybody's having trouble seeing it in the description box. I'm not sure if I will later. I was thinking about it, but kind of depends. I get everything done, and then like I said, I don't know if I'm going on a date today or sometime this week. So I'm kind of like going with the flow. Okay, Tate. to save. I got to do better though. I know it's my fault. The main reason why I don't have a new car because I'm not like saving for real. I'm doing everything else but like saving for that. I done bought everything else, so it's my fault. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get that together. Thank you, Tyler. You can post your questions, or thank you, Tate. Is this like a legal question? I'm not really sure what this pertains to, or like a third party relationship question. I guess I'll just dive in, but I want to make sure we ask as specific as possible so that we get the most accurate answer. I get an add reading here for tape, please. Spirit, add reading here for tape. What faults of OR will they find when they look into the situation with DP and OR? Tate would like to know what faults of OR will they find when they look into the situation with DP and OR. Tate would like to know what faults of OR will they find when they look into the situation with DP and OR. I know you're not OR or DP. That's why I said what Tate would like to know. What faults of OR will they find when they look into the situation with DP and OR? Oh man, they might find a lot of faults with like scams and codes and discounts being misused, water being misused, things being taken, like tissue, like little to big things going on here. I feel like could even be like covering for people too, like somebody left the job and all that, and somebody's covering for somebody or switching shifts and nobody told nobody and just doing. I'm seeing a lot, just doing the most. Not even to laugh, but like, oh my gosh, just doing the most. Oh man, and it's like secret fights going on. Oh my lord, because it's like certain rules they trying to hide. Because it's like we know if we get caught, like then you know. So it's like it's a fight that happened in the bathroom. People don't know about. It's this that went on. People don't know about. Like golly, I'm hearing sticky, dirty fingers. Ooh, somebody definitely getting caught because it's really probably literally gonna be on their fingers. That's crazy. And I feel like it's a strict boss around, even if not all the people in charge is strict. It's like one person that's strict, and it's like they don't care if it's like a soup. They see them hands with that stuff on it. It's like dang. Oh man. And they like wondering why it's like why is this inventory missing? Why is this? Why is that? And nobody ever has an answer. Nobody ever can explain. And it's like pissing the boss off. Like there could be people that purposely put like oily, slippery, sticky stuff on the floor. It's like they feel like they're dealing with children. Gum on the floor. Oh my lord. Nobody wants to clean the bathroom. They always depend on certain coworkers to like do certain things because they know they will do it. It's like I'm gonna go ask Susie, can she do this for me or do that or you know I know Susie gonna clean it up. So oh my lord, or I took a whole bag of fries or I took a whole bag. I don't know what environment you're working in, but child. And I think somebody is oblivious. Like they got rose-colored glasses. They could do something right in front of that person, and the person still wouldn't know what's going on. I'm seeing stealing somebody's lunch. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm seeing sneaking liquor and mixing it with apple, or not apple juice, but maybe like orange juice, making a mimosa. I don't know why I heard flag on the play. Ooh, they might be stealing files, excuse me, and clipboards and shit. Kleptomania. I don't even think I know what that means. Sorry, huh? So stealing is mainly yeah. So far, stealing is what I mainly see. It was, oh, they gonna start to see those roll cover glasses gonna come off. Like I said, most people are blind to this, but I think it's definitely one strict boss that's not, and it's definitely gonna catch them in the act. Like I said, it's gonna literally be on their hands. Like, so I don't know if they're gonna get caught like eating some food they weren't supposed to eat, get caught with a file in their hand, get caught with tissue in their bag or whatever, but they getting caught, and they feel comfortable because they feel like, oh, I was getting away with it so far all this time, and now you're finally getting caught. They got really comfortable, and now that's where when they're getting really sloppy. At first, they were very calculated and strategic about how they did what they did. Now they're just not really thinking. They might even try to blame other people too. And sadly, it might have been believed they might have got other people fired or other people to quit too, because people actually believed it was these other people and not them. So, but I feel like it's gonna be ending soon because they could have had like 5 people fired already when it really was them. Which it could be like one, or I mean, it could be like 2 or 3 people that's like doing all this, and then they done pinned it on like you know other people. Dang, this is crazy. This is sad. Yeah, I'm seeing sneaking and looking at people's trash cans to try to like get information on them, and just doing things that is really out of the norm and stuff. So I feel like if you do get caught in, like make sure you come in with those facts and stuff like that. Like tell them look at the facts because they could be going off emotions. They could be going off who they're the longest. They could be again. It could be a couple people that's like blind and like yeah, people are walking on eggshells. It's like see they just left and you maybe you just went to the bathroom. Or the other person they try to blame it on just went to the bathroom and they're trying to say, see, they just left. They're trying to make you feel guilty or try to make you look guilty, kind of thing. Yeah, somebody comes off very fake professional. It's like they know when they shake somebody's hand firmly and stuff that that's a good impression. So somebody is using these little tactics to their advantage. Oh Lord, they're trying to keep up that persona. It's like let me keep shaking their hand, and especially when like the bigger boss or the owner shows up, people could be acting very even more different, like even more extra professional than they really are, or even more. Oh Lord, yeah. Some people are really delusional too, believing that like I shouldn't get fired. Why is this really a problem? Even though they're stealing from the job, they're doing this, they're doing that. Some people are still delusional, like, why am I fired? Why is this? Why is that? Especially if they think they're cool with the boss. And it's like, you were cool, but you weren't that cool. Or maybe you were cool with the boss, but the owner's not cool about it. And it's like, okay, who told? Who told? And it's like, it's not really about who told, whether somebody did or not. It's the fact that you're like doing what you're not supposed to do. So it's like they don't even learn their lesson, but they're getting consequences. Although they're not learning their lesson, though, all they probably gonna do is go to the next job and try to do the same thing. Yep, with the world card. All they're gonna do is try to go to the next side. But again, it ain't gonna matter for you because they'll be out of your hair, right? And I feel like they keep up on it here too. Like every minute, second they get, they go manipulate the boss, or they go manipulate this person, or they do that. Like they keep it up. Like while other people are like more so focused on a job, or more so focused on what chores they gotta do after work, or in La La Land, or something like that. Whatever. But they are like each and every day. Sometimes they might be more focused on you or other people than they are again on their doing their own work, just to like so called quote unquote get ahead. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I think it works, but it's not gonna always work. Because again, I feel like they know what bosses they can manipulate. Like, and there might even be some bosses involved too, but they know who they can like trick and give a sob story to. Like, I gotta really feed my kids and da 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 da. And it's like they don't even care about their own kids, but they're gonna use that sob story. Like, I really gotta feed my kids. I really gotta do this. I really gotta that. Da, da, da. And it's like it's just a sob story to keep their job. And I feel like it has worked in the past, but I don't feel like it's going to continue to work because it's like you caught red-handed with something you just really can't deny. You can't really say that wasn't you on camera. You really can't say this. You really, you know what I mean? So it's like some people might want to help you, but it's like I can't. Look at this. Look at the evidence. It's too much. It's too much to really help you. Sorry. We have the answers you need are coming. A new romantic cycle begins when Libra. Ooh. So again, out with the old and with the new. Some people are going and new and better new workers are coming along. Oh man, we have no let pride get in your way. Full Moon and Leo. Confidence is your key to success. New Moon and Leo. So the Leo sign can be very significant. Luck is on your side. New Moon in Sagittarius. Yes. Confidence is your key to success. Yes. Keep confident. Prosperity lies ahead. New Moon in Taurus. You are good enough. Full Moon in Virgo. Look at the bigger picture. Full Moon in Sagittarius. Balance spirituality and practicality. Full Moon in Pisces. Yeah. As long as you confident, you know what you bring to the table and everything like that. You have nothing to worry about. Okay, your hands is clean. They ain't dirty at all. Mm. Yeah, you get to relax. Says free yourself from negativity. Let go and let God. Don't give your energy to certain people. Yeah, you're about to be able to get some popcorn and watch the show. Watch the show go down. We have moving, so you could also be working on maybe moving or some big goal that this job is going to be helping you with. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get a raise or promotion. Yeah, these people were show offs. They cared about what people think. They were attention seekers. Oh man, they needed your they need you. That's what people at the job needed your validation. It's like rate this. What should I do? This da 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 blah blah blah. Maybe you didn't really notice it. Maybe you didn't take it as that because maybe you're humble or you just weren't thinking about that. You weren't thinking that way or whatever the case may be. But just know it needs your validation, and that's something you can use to your advantage. And you need my validation. Well, you got to make sure this, that, and the third goes on, and work is going swell and smooth for me. Okay. Name Adam could be significant, or something that starts with A. Yeah, don't let certain comments get to you like, oh, you're boring or this or that. You're not a clown. You're not supposed to put on a show and entertain for these people. You're there to get your work done and go. If you make a cute few couple genuine friends, great. But if you don't, not a problem. Just get your money and go. Yeah, these people are predictable. Well, they might be. I ain't gonna say predictable to everybody because again, some people are blind, but they predictable to you. I feel like. Yeah, this is spiritual warfare. Self confidence and stability. It keeps coming out. You got the Seven of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Star card, Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Sun card, the Knight of Cups, the Hierophant, the Magician, Four of Cups, Two of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the World card. I know that's a lot of cards, Six of Wands, but yeah, you can go ahead and post your second question. I just have like a few last cards for this one. Yeah, they trying to play on your triggers and what they think you need, and it's like they don't know nothing because they don't know you. They're like, oh, I think they need a friend really bad. Let me try to like convince them to do this and trade for my friendship, and it's like you don't need that. So they thought, but yeah, I don't think you need to take this as serious as you think you need to, because you're fine, you're all right, you got nothing to worry about. And not only that, you don't want to stress yourself out trying to take things too seriously anyway. Overall, no matter what like situation you're going through, yeah, don't self sabotage yourself. Let them crash and burn on their own because that's what they're already doing. So I probably wouldn't necessarily go and be like, hey, such and such is doing this, that, and the third. But if they come to you, then, you know, because they already found something out, then, I feel like it would be safe to speak. But like just going up there, I think it would be taken the wrong way. They might think you're starting drama or they might think something else. They might think something wrong. So I would just kind of like not say anything and let them get caught because they will. Yeah, I hope that won't really help and get you clarity. We can go on to your second question and see what you've been saying throughout too. If I missed anything. For 5 years, I figured it was a long time. This reminds me kind of a past coworker I had. They were kind of like doing a similar thing, but they were doing it for like 8 years, 9 years, and it's like they still get away. And it's like, dang, you know, I hate to admit, but you're a little good at that, like a little too good. But nobody's ever that good. They just be trying to find people that are like dumb and easily tricked. The more dumb people, versus that one smart person that can see through them, and that's how they like mainly get away with it. And for other, yep, I definitely feel like she looked at other people's computers, when other people's trash to see what they had in there. Looked at their lunch, looked at everything. If you got your phone open, they peek and sneak in a peek, whatever. Yep, yep, believe it. She doesn't do anything and thinks that's why she was targeted. Aw, yep. And I feel like that might not necessarily get caught as much because maybe people aren't really monitoring like the computers and watching things, but they'll get caught up probably in other ways. Like again, like I said, maybe they are in somebody's garbage, and somebody, some people walk in and looking at them like, what the hell are you doing? It's nothing to be scary about. Stay strong. Make them scared of you. You don't have to fight them or anything like that. But make them scared of you a little bit to respect you. There's certain ways you can go about respect, and some people they gotta be scared of you. So be mysterious and scary. Don't let them know your next moves or anything like that. Don't be too friendly with these people, knowing that they are dangerous. Don't have no conversations with them. You might even have to record certain conversations. I'm sorry, you have to protect yourself. Let's get into your second question. You said, what consequences will OR face for this? Like, what's her, exactly right? Let's get into it. Yep, you can feel bad, but this is about you and putting yourself first. So don't go too, I made that mistake. Don't go too hard trying to help other workers because they can even turn on you inside with the people who are hurting them. Even if they don't, you just don't want to put yourself in a bad predicament trying to like stand up so hard for somebody. Like you can stand up a little bit, but don't go too hard to where now you lose your job or something like that because you try to like help and stand up and stuff like that. Mainly, I'm sorry, it might sound selfish, it might sound harsh, but it's really not because you have to worry about yourself. And also, that person has to mainly worry about themselves. You couldn't really expect for them to go really hard on you either because everybody wants to pretty much for the most part probably I assume keep their job, right? So you don't want to like just have an outburst and like really stick up for this person, and then next thing you know you seem like the problem and you don't have a job and they still do and other people that's doing bad does. You get what I'm saying? It definitely happens. So it might seem like the right thing to do, but sometimes it has to make sense, you know? So yeah, definitely feel bad, but keep it as just like make feeling bad. I don't do too much to where you lose your own stuff. Don't bring no extra attention onto you. So it's like if a good friend loses a job, it's like, I feel bad and all the other stuff like that. And, maybe I'll support you and stuff, but I'm not going to go out my way to do this, that, and the third because then I'm losing my job. And then it don't make sense for both of us to do the job and none of us get money, right? So, okay, so little after reading here for Tate, little after reading here for Tate. Tate would like to know what consequences would OR get or face for doing what they're doing here at the job. What's their punishment, karma, whatever you want to call it, for causing havoc and chaos at this job. For stealing and harsh treatment at the job. What consequences will OR face? for what they're doing at this job here. What's their punishment? Take like a no peace care, thank you. They about to lose a lot of privileges. This has to do with the job and even outside of the job. So it's not even just, oh Lord. Um, Clarify one thing. I don't think they'll might necessarily lose their job. I think it could be like a switching something to where they have to do like a worse job. Like say they go from a call center rep to being like a janitor, something they hate. It's kind of giving more of that. So I don't think they will. They could, but it's giving more like they're just gonna do like a worser job. um, but I also feel like even outside the job, like certain friends they're gonna lose, certain benefits that came along with these friends and stuff is gonna lose too. Like, now they can't like catch a ride to work, or now they can't use this person's library card, or they can't do this, they can't do that. Also feel like they would be like reported. So like again, say for example, the job is like a call center, so now it's gonna be reported to other call centers. They're like, this person has a bad rep. So now it's like you can't get no other kind of like job like this again. Or if it's like home health aid, now you're in the thing for abuse and you can't work in that environment. That kind of thing I'm getting. Um, I just see them having a lot of anxiety. Oh dang, because it's going down. Wow, they losing hair. Oh god, gaining weight. Like they're not gonna be able to hide this karma. They're not gonna be able to hide these consequences. They're not gonna be, because some people like to hide it. They ain't gonna be able to. You're gonna know that this person got what they deserve. And some people you kind of don't know, and it's like, dang, did they really get it? I don't know if I believe in karma. Duh, you know what I mean? But no, you're gonna see this, and I'm like, okay, I believe in karma. God damn, they got it. They really got it. You know what I mean? Oh, shut up, alarm. They might lose like a toenail. There's certain like very inconvenient things are like happening for them. Their reputation is gonna be screwed. I feel like they might even, if they were in like a relationship, they losing that relationship because that person's like, well, you don't no longer have that job, or like you just lost, you let yourself go, kind of thing. And it's like, I don't want to be with you. I feel like they're gonna, ugh, if they do have a car or do get a car, it's like soon as they, so again, it could be like they already have a car and then they continuously have car trouble, or they get a new car and then as soon as they get it, like 2 days later, it falls apart. They are very high up where they're going very low down. It's because of their reputation. Crazy. They made their bed, now they laying in it with the nine of swords. Godly. It's like they gotta. They don't. I feel like they won't even have their pet to go home and cry to. They might have like a teddy bear or something like that. They go home and cry too because like everything else is gone. Half the furniture is gone. The relationship is gone. The pet is gone. The car is screwed. You know what I mean? Everything is triggering them. Oh Lord. It's like people with money trigger them at first. They're really gonna trigger them now. I'm seeing bed bugs and an itchy cover. Oh Lord. And it's like their teeth is gonna be bothering them. They're not gonna be able to see a dentist. Their insurance sucks. It's not gonna help anything. poison ivy. Oh Lord. And they're gonna be caught up in their lies. I feel like they will be lying at interviews and stuff like that too. Like, oh, I didn't get fired, or oh, I wasn't doing this, I wasn't doing that, and then they find out. So they'll even be tricked, like, oh, I think I found a good job finally now. And the next thing you know, they come back like 2 weeks later, like, I'm sorry, we found out that this is how you were acting at your old job. We cannot no longer continue this. It's like, dang, I barely even got a first check. So they're gonna be screwed for a long time. I'm seeing like even months to maybe a year, maybe even a year and a half. God damn. If this is like a female, it's like even their menstrual cycle could become worse. Maybe because they're so stressed. But it's like they cause their own destruction. I can't talk. Destruction. Yeah, and it's like they don't want to tell maybe their father. They don't want to tell certain people because it's like they're going to be embarrassed. It's like people throwing tissue and eggs at their, I don't know if this is like their house door or their office door or something. They got a lot of people upset, so a lot of people was coming after them, writing on their card, writing crazy things on their card. Yeah, wait and try again. Again, they're going to be a lot of rejection they're going to go through. This is crazy. But again, it's like they were doing all this craziness and manipulating all the people, and people don't like their intelligence insulted. People don't like it. Nobody likes to be manipulated. Especially when they feel like it worked on them. Like, dang, you really did manipulate me. I feel super dumb. Now I'm really upset and angry. So they got all these angry people after them. Not only are they like not in a higher position anymore, they got all these angry people after them. They lost their relationship, their pet, their car messed it up. So it's like they live in hell on earth right now because they tried to cause hell on earth, and now you got that right back to you. That's good old karma for you. That's a good old karma for you. A tree falls on their car. It's like, dang, what now? What else? A bird shits on it. What now? Oh, man. They don't get struck by lightning. God, some people might even start to feel a little bad for them. Like, dang, karma's really eating you up. I feel a little bad. It might be really cold in their house. No heat. Oh, Lord. You love the egg part? Colin. And some of these things they might have already been going through, but it's only getting worse now because they're not putting good out into the universe. So it's going to be even worse. If they have children, their children might like run away. Oh, God. Yeah, I feel like they barely are going to get any sleep. It might be like loud neighbors, loud animals around. When I say they're going to be going through it, they're going to be going through it. Trust me, you're gonna be able to see it too. Like I said, it's not gonna be something they're gonna be able to hide. It's not gonna be something you aren't gonna be able to be near them somehow to see. Because again, they might still, like I said, I don't think they probably lose their job. They might still be in that department somewhere. It's just gonna be a lower position. So it's like I feel like in some way you're still gonna be able to like see exactly what they're going through or hear through the grapevine on social media. Some way you're gonna see, you're gonna know. It's like their heels just break out of nowhere. They go on a nice date, and the date goes horrible, and their heels just clink clink, and it's like embarrassing. Yeah, they might get exposed for being like a fake Christian. Oh Lord, even the church is on their ass. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of gossip, and it's now it's like they getting with what they put out. It's like you couldn't take it, you couldn't take what you dished out. Like now you see how it feels to be gossiped about. Now you see how it feels to be lied on. Now you see how most of the things is true. Don't get me wrong, but it might be some things that people are lying about that this person done or this person has like diseases or certain things, and it's like now you know how it feels. But for some reason, Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. For some reason, I still don't think this person would like learn their lesson. Like I said, I think they would just go to another place and try to cause hell again, only because they can't handle what they're going through. So it's like they're projecting it on other people. At first, it was more so like I don't really have much terrible happening to me, and I'm just kind of like just being a shitty person. Now it's like I'm taking my stuff out on people. You know, it's like they can't help it. They can't like control it, kind of thing. So it's like they're not necessarily learning their lesson, but they're gonna keep going through it for a long time. Maybe eventually they'll learn it, but I don't think they'll learn no time soon until they like really go through it. Probably they're still gonna try to get certain people to like feel really bad for them. Yeah, they might even go like live and then accidentally people see like their house is really dirty, and then now people are talking, and it's a lot of mishaps. Hey, I wouldn't want to be this person. Baby, I'm avoiding karma like the plague. Well, this is good karma, but I don't even like saying that. I don't know who came up with that. I don't good and karma in the same sentence. Just good. Even their coffee is bitter. Yep, the truth comes out. What's done in the dark comes to the light. Always. So no matter how long it takes. Now they can't go on that trip anymore. Dang, they had a trip planned that they gotta cancel. They thought they was going to Jamaica. They thought they was going to Miami. They thought they was going to Turks and Caicos. They thought they was going to Paris. Wherever they thought they was going, they ain't. They thought they was moving. They thought this. They thought that. I'm seeing ear infection. They all gonna be over there feeling like a dang on zombie. They're crashing out, lashing out. It's like, what are you looking at? And it's like, we looking at you going through it, trying to figure out what in the H is going on. And I don't necessarily think they're gonna go to like jail. They might get probation. They might get a little. I don't think they will go to jail for a certain situation. I don't know why, but it seems like them not going to jail is even worse than them being out here and not being able to do what they want to do. It's like even worse than them actually going to like jail. So it's crazy. They might have like a long probation of like 3 years or 8 years, or maybe I don't know, maybe the same time they were stealing or something. Like, oh man, you have to think twice before you give a fuck. I feel like that's for you. We have beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negative people. Yep. It's okay to start over. Yep. Not giving a fuck is better than revenge. Yep. You can't save your face and your ass at the same time. Vibrate so high that people don't know no longer know how to approach you. Yep. Grab life by the balls and make it your bitch. Excuse me, but this is exactly how the cards come off. It's a spiritual as fuck deck from Etsy. I got it from. I love this deck. It's really raw, uncut, cusses and stuff like that. So try not to take offense because it's not me, it's the cards. But it says sometimes life is just waiting for you to meet it with the same level of energy it's been stumping you with. And when that's the case, sometimes you just need to go all alpha dog on it and be like, listen, bitch, note to caution, make sure you know what you want in life and what to do when you get it. when you get its attention. Keep hold of life's balls and point them to where you want it to go. Otherwise, that mixed metaphor is totally going to pull on the leash and poop on your lawn. You might even have something to do with this person consequences here too, because it might be like people come ask you or other people like, you know, what you think their punishment should be and this that, and the third. Don't be too nice and be like, oh, don't punish them, or oh, da da da, or oh, they don't deserve it. No, it's not time for that, because you're only gonna regret it and probably help this person out of some of their karma. No, we're not saving them from their karma. Okay, so don't be that. Maybe you are really used to being nice and stuff like that, but like you don't have to be here. They actually deserve it. So go ahead and be like, if they do, because again, I'm not really seeing jail, but if they do, and you have any part to be able to be a witness or anything like that, and it's like, um, we're gonna give this person 5 years, and it's like looking at you or other people at the jury or something like, oh, do they deserve 5 years? And you're like, oh no, just give them one. No, fuck that. Give them 5 years. They've been stealing and hurting and destroying people for 8 or however long. Give their ass, get their ass 5 years. Okay, sorry. They didn't give people empathy and sympathy and all that, so they don't deserve empathy, sympathy, and all that. So yes, you can definitely rewind the video. We have You Are Enough. I think I got that for you last time. Integrity is the new black. We have integrity means having your actions match your values. Most of the time, integrity takes a lot of not doing stuff, not smacking people, not yelling at people, not talking stuff, not talking gossip, not stealing stuff, not lying, not littering, not eating your roommate's pizza, etc. When the temptation is strong to do the bad thing, sometimes it helps to write down the good thing and put it in your back pocket. It's hard to justify smacking someone when you have your ass pressed against the word compassion. Yeah, so try not to let them really provoke you into doing the same thing that they're doing, because it's gonna hurt you. Like maybe they're stealing your commission or something like that, and it's like, you know what, I'm about to steal yours back. And then next thing you know, you're the one that get caught, and they don't get caught for doing what they do, and now you lost your job and not them, or something like that. But like, just let them f themselves over. Don't have no parts of it. Don't even go to nobody and say anything. Let them get caught naturally, and then you're able to be like, well, yeah, I wasn't sure, even though you were sure, but you're gonna make it seem like we have things get harder when you level up. Know that new level, new devils. It's a sad case, but it's the truth. I'm not saying there's good people and good things around in life, but it's always at least one bad apple, right? But yeah, you need to breathe deeply before you like get triggered. So just think before you react, because I definitely feel like people will try to provoke you and make you lose your position, make you lose your job, your position, your mind, whatever. Just try to psych you out. So I just hope that gave you clarity. We got the Devil card, Justice in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords, and the rest of the cards were like Oracle cards, you know, from the Moonology deck, the Starseed Oracle, and all that. So um, they're getting it. Yeah, extremely. Yep, yep. So I don't know if you, not saying you do have anger issues, but if you do, then that's something to definitely like work on, because it's gonna be even harder to not get triggered. Because people can easily get triggered by things that they, get triggered by. But if you have anger issues on top of that, then it's like even more getting triggered. So it's like you have to control your emotions and look at the bigger picture. Like, okay, if I react now, all it's gonna do is make me lose my job. So you know what? Let me just. It's only words. Let me just let them say what they say. Maybe I can say a little something back, but I don't have to like go crazy, right? But yeah, all you have to do is click on the video. You see that little red line, and you'll just move that red line to the left and rewind it. Well, it should look red. It's red on my side, and I'll keep the live up too. So even once I get off, once YouTube starts loading it and upload it, it'll be up, and you'll be able to see it too then. But yeah, not if yeah, yep. I do too a little bit. Some people like to believe that everybody has a little anger issues or whatever. But yeah, again, if you're easily triggered by people, then that just means they have power over you, and you don't want that. They could easily get you out of character and out of body over like one little word. They didn't even like punch you or slap you or anything for you to go that crazy. They just said like one little word, and it's like, yeah, you got to get that together. I'm gonna restrain that order. Okay, get that restraining order. Goes away somewhere else. Okay, hope, hope. And even if she don't, she's not gonna affect or bother you anymore, right? Even if she still, you still got to see her a little bit. Even if she in the next office over or whatever the case may be, she's still not gonna affect you, right? Oh wow. Yeah, people just really go overboard. They don't care how much they're breaking the company rules. They don't. They, sometimes they don't care how crazy they look until they get a consequence. Then they want to like cry, play the victim, and you know, want people to again feel sympathy, empathy. That's why I said don't give them no sympathy or empathy because I feel like you will only help them. If you give them so much sympathy and empathy, and they don't deserve it, they didn't give it to you or other people. You mess around and be able to help them keep their job, and that's the way opposite of what you want to do and manifest, right? So don't please don't do that. Please don't start feeling like a little bad and be like, you know what, maybe this is too much of a harsh punishment. No, no, it's not, because it could be even harsher. I'm telling you, what I read that was harsh, but honestly, it could be even harsher than that. So you see how much percentage I have now. Yeah, I can probably put it back up on the desk right here for a moment. You're welcome, love. Yeah, let them get caught on their own because if you involve yourself, then you're gonna look just as bad because they're not. They're probably not gonna be able to tell who's telling the truth, who's lying, who's what. But if you don't involve yourself, it's gonna be even more clear that it's them. Trust me, I've been through a whole bunch of jobs. I've been through the dang on ropes, and not even just jobs, just people in general. There's always at least one bad apple that will do any and everything to benefit themselves and not care about others' feelings or reputation or anything. To look forward further. That's okay. Just don't involve no much more. Because then you might get somebody to think you're taking their job over. Like I'm the one supposed to be looking into this, and you just don't get involved. Just leave it alone. I mean, it's your life free will. If you want to get more involved, you can, but just try to make sure you know what could possibly happen if you do. And jobs are harder to find these days, so you kind of want to keep on to a little something. Not saying you wouldn't be able to survive like you wouldn't get it other places or from a business or anything like that, but if that's your certain goal or whatever, then you got to do what you got to do. But also have a positive mind, an open mindset to know that money can come from anywhere in any form and at any time. You can get money from a school, money you found on the ground, money you did from a survey, money from a friend just thanking you for being generous and want to cash app you. money from a scratch off, money from anywhere. Money is energy, money is everywhere, money is easy to get. That church can help you. I had a church help me pay rent one time. I mean, it can come in from anywhere. But I hope to give you clarity. I can ramble on and on and on all day. But I know you got things you probably have to do, and I have things that I have to do. I'm seeing 222 angel number could be significant for somebody. I'm gonna call last call for donations for anyone that's in here, and then I'll be wrapping it up. I might be coming on later. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. I'm just talking to anyone at this point. Nobody has to stay, but I remember I was working this job, and I was the only person that was nice to this girl. Everybody else would bully her. I would be nice. I would try to get her phone back working. I would try to do this. I would try to do that, and she kind of like turned on me. So that just goes to show that sometimes, even if you try to like help somebody, it doesn't mean it's always like right or gonna work in your favor, and different things like that. So it's like, dang, I really extended. I was the only one that like didn't bully her and helped her and cared for her and all that other stuff, and like she turned on me. You're welcome. Yeah, it's not to say that people can't do the right thing and stuff like that, but just really know what you're getting into. If you intuitively feel like, okay, if I do help, is it really gonna help? Because if not, then maybe it's not really the time to help. Had that happen too, yeah. I was like, dang. Yeah, everybody would like laugh at her, bully her. Even one girl told her like, sit down and eat your food and shut up. She listened and everything. And then she tried to project onto me that I was the one being a punk and being bullied, but that wasn't true. She was the only one being like bullied and stuff like that. So she tried to like make me feel bad because she was feeling bad. I guess she wanted someone to relate to. I think that was mainly like the reason she was trying to project on me is because she wanted someone to like relate to or find a friend or but it's like you didn't have to go to. I was already like being supportive towards her, but I think it didn't matter. It's like I would rather you relate to me than you to support me. I think that was her thing. So she tried to project that like, oh yeah, nobody likes you, and she tried to project what was going on with her onto me, and like she would start to ignore me and like get my name wrong on purpose and like just do certain stuff, and it's like interesting because you're not doing that to the people who are actually harming you. You know what I mean? And then she would get mad if I laugh at something, but I wouldn't really mean it. I just kind of like laugh, but it's like you get more mad at the person that laughs than a person that's actually like harming you. And I didn't mean to laugh. I didn't even expect that I would laugh at something that just kind of came out. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Like I didn't really, you know. But yeah, it goes to show that like sometimes a good deed is not really, you ever heard no good deed go on unpunished? It's even a movie I think about that where it's like they let these strangers in their house trying to be nice because they didn't have a ride or something wrong was going on with them, and then the strangers turned out to be like killers and robbed them and all that other stuff. So of course we already know we can't trust strangers, but sometimes you can't even trust like certain people that like you kind of know too. So, but it's not to scare anybody to say that you can't trust anybody in the world, but like sometimes yeah, sometimes it really just doesn't work. She just wanted to give me her pain. She didn't really want me to support and help and be there and comfort. She just wanted to like somehow get rid of that pain and give it to me. That's why she was projecting, you know. And sometimes, can't it's wrong, but it's also human nature sometimes. Sometimes people just want to get rid of the pain, whether that's suicide, whether that's projecting onto somebody, whether that's saying something cruel, whether that's eating a whole bunch of food, um, or whatever way they find to cope, whether it's a good way to cope or a bad way to cope, they just want to like get rid of the pain kind of thing. And I think that's what she was doing. It was just like I'm just trying to get rid of it. and give it to somebody else. But yeah. You're welcome, love. Have a nice day. Much love and blessings to you. I learned the hard way. You can't help everybody, even if it seems right, even if they seem like a nice person at the time, because you just never know. Be safe. Don't be doing all that texting and driving. Yes, 3 people in the live stream, 3 likes. Thank you. Why we don't hear for that long? I'm always in Dolce Gabbana. Mm, 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 Gabbana. Oh, I gotta do myself a little reading real quick because I'm indecisive right now about something. Hello. If you did not donate, please do not ask a question. It's a donation-based stream only. If you want to donate, all the information will be in the description box. Otherwise, maybe you can come back another time when I probably am doing free readings. Hope all is well. Unless you have like a general question about tarot, like how this work, what time you usually go live, and things like that. Welcome back, Ashley. I just bust out a little short reading for myself because I'm indecisive right now. Because I know I want to go out today, but I'm trying to see like where and what. I gotta get ready soon because my hair is nowhere near done. I'm gonna throw on a wig, but I gotta plait my hair up for underneath again. Yeah, it's either gonna be that or probably seeing family I haven't seen in a long time, or something else. But yeah, needs to be something. Because it's way too nice to be sitting in the house. Hey, hey. You wore out? Okay, yeah, definitely recharge. Love a good recharge. Hydrate and all. I should wear my new outfit, but then again, I don't know. I feel like it would be too much, and that's for like something really, really big. So I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm about to use the restroom really quick, and I'll be right back in. All right, I'm back in. It is, but I don't know if it's too much. But then again, like, who cares, right? Yeah, gotta let go of that judgment. Oh, snap. Thank you, Ashley. You can go ahead and post your question, love. Call me Poppy Chutlo. Yes, I got it, love. Thank you. Also Chinese. Crab ragoon. Has bottom right here for fake pages. Go to act reading here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Go to act reading here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Has Bob been writing Ashley from fake pages and not disclosing who he is? Has Bob been writing Ashley from fake pages and not disclosing who he is? I'm not getting that with the Five of Pentacles here. But I do feel like they're waiting on communication from you. I just don't think that they're on fake pages communicating. Yeah, even looking at your old messages, probably doing, you know what, sexual energy, missing you. Yeah, they might think that you like have the best sexual energy. You wrote it the best. Yeah, so it could be like other people, fake pages, or it could just generally be fake pages and people you don't know and thirsty people. uh, man, it could be a lot of those. Oh Lord, I'm seeing Jamaica, African, this culture, that culture. There's so many people you might have a headache. Like, oh, I gotta do all this blocking, all this dang on work, all this. You know, I definitely could understand where you could see that definitely. Um, but yeah, with the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, those are like the main two that are giving me like I know. Thinking about that strawberry you ate. Thinking about maybe when y'all shared a pizza. Definitely think about you in memories, looking at messages, jacking off, doing all that. But I don't see them on fake pages though. They they probably don't even know how to get around to do that. They over here waiting for, if you block them, waiting for that page to be unblocked. Oh man, I feel like they don't celebrate too when you unblock them, or if you do. I feel like he be getting so drunk sometimes he wake up and forget where he at. I don't know if that's a reason you left or a reason that like kind of messed up your relationship. It's like, or it's like they say harsh things and forget what they said because they was drunk, and it's like a lot of blame it on alcohol or blame it on this person, blame it on that, blame it on anything but taking accountability. I feel like, yeah, I feel like they gotta work twice as hard. Maybe they got a whole bunch of debt, or maybe they got child support, something that they have to pay. So I feel like they're working a lot as well. I feel like like maybe they changed their status on Facebook. Like when you guys are together, like in a relationship or something. I feel like they still have that. I even feel like they might be on some dating apps too. Oh man, Ace of Swords. They might even be aware of Six of Swords, some of your pages. But again, I just don't think that they're communicating. That's the part I feel like I don't think they're communicating and stuff on a thing. But it's like they're aware of things. They want you to unblock them. All of that. It's like, come on, we both Virgos, or come on, we got this in common. Come on, like it wasn't all that bad. Like we got Leo Moon could be significant. I don't know why her head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I heard lost without you, can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? It's like they got these other options too. Oh Lord, and it's I think they tell them the same thing they tell you. Ten of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. The number 10 could be significant. They got some karmic cycles they need to close out, as well as addictions. Yeah, I feel like they feel like you miss their funniness. It's like even if you don't like miss them, it's like I think she missed my funniness, or maybe she missed the sex, or it might be at least one thing that she has to like miss. It's like I hope she's thinking about this. Yeah, they could maybe miss like your perfume, your smell. Maybe you even like perfumed your hair, or it's like you whacked them with your hair and it was sexy. It was turned on to them, or how you bat your eyelashes. We got liquor courage. We got some liquor courage going on. It's like giving the same thing that they were telling you, telling them, you special, da da da, you make me say comfortable, blah blah blah, and then be the same thing. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's both playerish and both like I just don't have enough game kind of thing. Like I don't have enough questions or good things to go around kind of thing. If that makes sense. So I don't know. It could be both. It could be one or the other. Death card in reverse. Eight of Wands, lovers. The star card, Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely both. It says manifest the F out of your dreams. Yeah, so they could definitely feel like you don't surpass them. They think you kind of like long gone. Maybe you're not, maybe you are, but they don't know. Hey, Tidal Wave, what's going on, love? He saw you. Ah, yeah. He don't be knowing. He be waking up, rubbing his eye, like, where the heck I'm at? He in a hotel or he at home or wherever he at. And it's like amnesia. He got amnesia. Again, he be forgetting what he's saying and all that. That's that. Y'all let that liquor go. Let go. Like, you don't know if he's addicted or not, but regardless, you don't have to be addicted to blackout. So, I mean, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So, I feel like definitely clarity and closure could be coming along. No, that. Yeah, I feel like he definitely flexes a lot. Like he got a push start car or something like that. Like he be trying to flex. It's not to say that in the future he won't. Who knows? In the future he might create a fake one, but I just don't think right now he is. But I hope they give you clarity, huh? I hope you got something out of that. You had the Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Four of Swords, Sun card, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Justice in reverse. So number four could be significant. Could be seeing four for four. That talks about protection. So God's protection equals God protection, blessing, whatever you want to call it. So y'all in communication, I honestly think this is a good thing. Especially if they got other options and telling everybody the same thing. Death card in reverse, the Ace of Swords, yeah. Don't you know no good? Okay, don't you know no good? Got a Corvette. You're welcome, love. What's going on, Tyler? You got a question, love? Corvette, Corvette. I'm like, yeah, you ain't know no guy with a push start car. You ain't know nobody with a Corvette, no. You ain't know nobody with no watch like this. You ain't know nobody with. Oh, cut it out. Chain so heavy they head nothing. They walking funny. Oh, stop. I'ma pop a couple bands on her. I'ma on her, on her. Put my her. Oh man, trying to pop his ish. He might. Is he a rapper? Or he might really think he a rapper. Not Alfredo. Sorry. Oh man. Go right here for title, please, spirits. Go right here for title, please. What is it about Alfredo that tidal wave needs to know? Not that's why he in debt. Our. What is it about Alfredo that tidal wave needs to know? Um. Oh Lord. Alfredo is delusional. Sorry. I'm getting pathological liar, and it could even be some stupid things that they lie about. Godly. You get the Aquarius to the curve. Okay. Play like those Aquarius do. Don't have time for that. Well, bye. I feel like I don't think it's all bad. I just don't see a lot of growth here. Some is bad, but I don't think it's all bad. I just don't see a lot of growth, if that makes sense. I am getting a little bit of pathological liar, maybe because they just don't want to be judged or some stupid reason. But it's also like it's a little bit of a connection, but at the same time, it's like not growing because you could want to do certain things that you feel like would definitely benefit and help move the connection along, while he's like doesn't see any problem and it's like we're doing just fine and da 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 da, and it's like no, this I feel like we got to do this that and third, this that and third has to be put in place so that we can like uh move forward. I don't know why I feel like they could like had the same birthday as somebody you know or the same name as somebody else you know. They have a pet. Some could be significant about a pet too, but um yeah, it's like no reciprocation. Although it's like you feel a connection, it's like it's a feeling, but then on paper or other things are like not really making sense. You know, it's like it's not adding up. I don't know why I heard yes they're guilty. I don't know if it's like a charge they had in the past they're trying to tell you about, and it's like, but I'm innocent. And da, 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 da. I really feel like they're not. It could be like a conflict. I don't know if this is like on your end or their end on meeting the family kind of thing. I don't know if it's like you don't want them because it's like I'm not really close, or him because of some reason. He might be bragging on his like genitals. Yeah, I feel like he sometimes only tells the truth if like people are smart enough and catch on. Then it's like, okay, yeah, yeah, you call me alive. Yep, that's the truth. But it's like if you don't catch on, it's like, well, I'm just keep the lie. It ain't that serious. Jesus. They are a lot of fun though. It can get tricky. But it seems like more so in-house fun. We don't want too much in-house. We want outhouse. We want outbound. Yeah, I don't feel like they're all mentally there. Oh hush. Financially either. I feel like he's a little bit of a leech. He might leech off his family. It's one thing to do, like be supported and stuff like that, but I feel like he's like leeching. Even if he does like have his own thing going on, it's like being greedy. It's the type to kick your door in. He could be a little obsessive and possessive at times. Oh Lord. It might be some love bombing going on. I don't like this at all. What the hell? Selling dreams. I also feel like he could have like a lot of enablers. So, like, you could be the one that kind of like teaches them like certain things are wrong, you know? But it's like, do you really want to be that person to teach them like certain things are wrong? That they should already like know that they were never taught? I don't like this. He could still be like friends with someone who could like have abused like his sister or something. He's like, I'm just a teacher. Oh, hey, yeah. But maybe he just feels like it's not my business. She grown up. But at the same time, it's like I wouldn't be around that kind of thing. I also feel like he don't get a lot of sleep. Or does he have like sleep insomnia or something like that? I don't think the communication's too bad. It's just that the communication might not always be like genuine and stuff like that. If that makes sense. Lovers, three of swords. I feel like he could have been heartbroken a little before, but it's like he still don't understand like heartbreak. It's like even though he'd been through it, it's like you would think he would understand. But honestly, like I said, I don't have to all be so bad. This could literally be like a good friendship or, a good lesson. We got car date again. Need more outside dates though. Be careful of them pouring you a drink. I don't necessarily think they will poison you, but I think they will. I guess if you want to call it poison, but maybe they'll just pour you a strong ass drink, and it's like, dang, you know what I mean? So it kind of is kind of like because even though they say alcohol is poison and all that, so you get that, but but like I said, I do feel like y'all could have some things in common. Like, if they go to therapy, you go to therapy. They go to anger class. They go to anger class. They like pain. You like pain. They like sushi. You like, it could be some things in common. That's why it could be like really tricky too. Like, dang. But I mean, nobody's perfect, but they could be again a pathological liar for mainly stupid reasons. Like I went to a famous celebrity house and da 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 da. And it's like they didn't. And then you call them and lie because it's like how because because they was in jail at this time or this happened or that and it's like so how is that even possible? Yeah, it's like oh no and try to switch it up or something or if they really can then again it's like what you call me that's the truth and it's like you didn't have to lie about that like wasn't a big deal so it might have you like kind of like on your toes or on edge or something. Hopefully they're not lying about their name but hopefully they are Alfredo. No, just kidding. But clarify something. Two of Swords. Knock on wood. I hope they wouldn't lie and be like, my mom passed, and I gotta go visit her just to get away and go be with somebody else. Oh Lord, we have F out of here. On your awesome, be humble. Think before you give a F. Accept the good in your life and know that you're a delight. To thine own ass be true. Can't be true to yourself. Can't be true to nobody else, and that's for them. It's a Spanish name. Ah, okay, I see. It could be other people coming in from your past too. Y'all could be going to like this little fun contest thing here too. Yeah, I see. Are we there yet? So we go on a little trip, and it's like, dang, I thought this trip was gonna be shorter than that. Maybe y'all both get tricked. Like y'all both thought it was like only 2 hours away or something like that. It's like, dang, but it's like, we still gonna go along for it because we're enjoying our time and all that other stuff. So again, I don't feel like it's all bad, but some stuff is like, yeah, gotta kind of like guide them, teach them, put up boundaries, let them know that this is not what I'm accepting, and all that stuff. But yeah, I hope they give you clarity. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Emperor in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords, the Temperance, Two of Cups, Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Number nine could be significant. Six of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. That probably was a lot. I don't know. So I am the teacher. Yeah, it's like with their past relationship or whoever they got away with certain stuff with, is gotta let them know they ain't getting away with it here over here. So yeah. Okay, Spanish papi. Hit the road, kick the Aquarius out. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Hit the road. No. But yeah, I think I gave you clarity. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this live stream. I hope each and every one of you are doing well. Have a I was gonna say a great weekend. We ain't there yet, but have a great day. Much love and blessings. Continue to do what makes you happy, regardless of people's opinion. Especially if you want to trade lives up with them, they're doing worse off than you. They don't have your best interest at heart. Continue to put your self love and confidence on all that first. Know that you are human. People can relate to you. Life is a journey. So experience, explore, do the best that you can. Live life to the fullest. It's never too late to achieve anything. And I know we're here, baby. Step into reality. But yeah, they better not pop up hollering. Ooh, better not let them know where you live. Do they already know where you live? Or some people can find it. Some people Google it and find it or do whatever they do. All right, I'll see you guys on the next live, which might be a little later on towards, nighttime. Um, if not, I'll definitely be back on Friday. All right, peace. I'm starving.